Kylie Jenner just royally pissed off everybody because of her boyfriend, Travis Scott.
Oh, goodness. And Selena Gomez's mom opens up about her side of Selena's kidney transplant.
And Miley Cyrus is finally revealing why she refuses to marry Liam Hemsworth. This is juicy, guys. We have all these stories right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Hey guys, welcome back to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Heather Gardner.
And I'm Madison Ho.
All right, I have a confession. I did not watch the finale of Life of Kylie last night because the Emmys were on.
I agree.
And also football was on. I did catch up this morning, watch the rest of it, so we're good to go, but I didn't catch it last night.
Well, I guess I was like, Life of Kylie just was an overall, a bit of a letdown for me personally. Like, I was really expecting to kind of like see this different side, and we did see a little bit, like we saw her charitable side and like some personal struggles, but other
that's
than
not
that,
what I wanted to know.
It was just a little like,
yeah, so either way, it is over. No word yet on if it's going to have a second season, although ratings weren't that great, so I'm assuming
I'm gonna
no.
guess no.
But there was a little bit of drama to end the season here.
Well, thank goodness. We needed a little drama at the end. I mean, come on.
Okay, so for the last 3 episodes or so, Kylie and her posse, which is like her whole team, and then her mom and her BFF, Jordyn, were all in Peru for a charity.
Right.
And so this was the end of their trip, and they were going to fly back to Los Angeles. Now, here's what happened. Kylie decided that she wanted to not fly straight to LA.
Okay.
She wanted to take a detour to Houston, Texas, where Travis Scott was going to be performing.
Convenient.
Convenient. However, it was going to be rather inconvenient for everyone else because it was literally thousands of miles in the opposite direction. And there's one plane, and Kylie's like, oh, y'all could just drop me off, but it's going to add like 10 hours to everyone else's trip. And so, obviously, Chris was not having it.
Right.
And then Jordyn was not having it.
Yes.
But Kylie cried and got her way, and Jordyn just felt really upset by this, and kind of some other things too. It wasn't just the situation, it was like the whole
I did see this. It's like she was kind of complaining that she feels like she's kind of Kylie's tag along.
Right.
Like she's like, I always have to be there. I feel like I can't say no. I feel like I have all these pressures, which is kind of true, I feel like. It's like,
here's exactly what she said. It's interesting.
Like, I just feel bad saying no to doing things because we really only have each other in it. And then I'm like, I don't want you out here doing stuff by yourself. That's not fun. It's just hard for me to find the balance in my life.
So I don't blame her. She kind of just felt like the third wheel of Kylie's life.
Right. Which she kind of is in a way, especially, I guess, I don't know so much when the cameras aren't there, but during Life of Kylie, she definitely feels like the third wheel in Kylie's life. And it's like, oh, Jordyn, just come along. Just come on, come on.
And
it's
then
like,
this was kind of another instance of Kylie kind of just like, well, I'm going to do this, and it's going to super inconvenience you, but you have to do it. And then, you know, Jordyn's like, I feel like I can't ever say no. And so I get that. And then Chris also wanted to say no, but she, at the end of the day, like, caved and said, I'm trying to be a good mom. This is my
Chris
last
is like,
one.
okay, I want Kylie to say that she's going to see Travis on camera, so yes, we will go.
But she didn't. We're only just assuming. Why else would she go to Houston, Texas? It certainly wasn't for her.
The timing is convenient.
It was convenient. So anyway, that's the end of Life of Kylie. So we don't have to talk about that anymore. Woo-hoo! You're excited about that, huh?
I am.
We can get back to the normal gossip. All right, definitely not gossip. Changing gears to a much more somber topic here is Selena Gomez and her kidney transplant, which I was not here on Friday. It was my day off, and I'm like scrolling through Instagram like I do every single morning. I'm looking, I'm like, like, oh my gosh, like immediately texted everybody, and I was like, I like couldn't believe it. I thought it was maybe even a joke at first. Like it was so like,
I just couldn't believe that she kept it so hidden. I mean, I feel like, especially with people like us, like our job is to figure this stuff out, and she kept it completely hidden. The people around her kept it completely hidden.
But I'm glad for that.
Absolutely. That goes to show who she has in her life. They are very loyal.
Good people. Very
good people.
Yes. So she talked about it. She revealed on Friday that this happened, and she had a kidney transplant, and one of her best friends, Francia Reza, she was the one who donated the kidney. But now her mom has spoken out now, and oh gosh, this message she posted on Instagram like broke my heart. This is what she said. This picture is one of the most breathtaking images that will live with me forever. As a mother, I was helpless, scared, and all I could do was pray for the both of them, talking about Selena and Francia. I'm pretty sure I was banned from the hospital. Mama Bear was in high gear. Selena gained a kidney. I was able to keep my little girl, but I also gained another daughter. Right?
Ugh.
Right? I have chills.
Because I can't even imagine being a mother in that situation. I mean, I know personally my mom always calls herself a mama bear. Like, if anyone was even mean to us growing up, still, I'm 24. And if anyone does anything, my mom's claws come out. So I can't imagine just having to sit back, and she wasn't obviously a match. So there was literally nothing she could do except pray, cross her fingers, send good vibes to the gods, ask for anything from the universe, and just hope for the best.
Selena has been so open about how her and her mother are so close, so I can just imagine. I'm glad she's like talking about it. I'm glad it's out in the open now, and this will be another just learning experience, role model example from Selena. I mean, she's all about that anyway, and this was so vulnerable for her to talk about, so I'm glad she's doing it. I just want to hear, I want her to talk more about it, because a lot of people go through this kind of stuff.
I also kind of want her to talk about the process that her and Francia went through, like how you bring that up. How did she decide she was a match? Like, I want to kind of really know like the nitty gritty, because I mean, that is organ donation is such a huge problem. There's people who are on lists and lists for years. And so I think that is a gift that I just don't even think words can describe how amazing it is.
She hasn't done any interviews yet, but I'm sure she will. But she gets to Selena, and she always does. All right, changing gears yet again. We're going to talk about Miley and Liam.
And Heather is fired up about this topic. Let me just warn you guys now.
I will tell you. So Miley and Liam, they're together. They are engaged, but they don't have any plans to get married. And this is kind of the reason why. We've all been wondering, and finally Miley is setting the record straight. She goes, I'm 24. I hope to get to live a little more. I have too much living to do before I get married.
Okay. So here's what I say. I say I completely agree with her.
Right.
I'm also 24. Obviously, I'm not engaged. Wishful thinking. But I kind of see what she's saying in the event, like before you have kids, before you really want to settle down, you want to just live, do all this stuff, because people are getting married older now. It's totally okay.
Definitely.
I'm all for the long engagement. Although I know Heather has an opinion about this.
Listen, I understand where she's coming from. Like, I do think that 24 is so young to get married, and they got engaged the first time even 3 years before that. So talk about a 21-year-old getting married. Like, I get it. Like, take your time. There is absolutely nothing wrong with waiting in your life. Even if you have the right person and you guys just want to stretch it out, great. That is beautiful. However, the fact that she's like, I have so much living left to do, it's like, when you get married, your life isn't over. It's like, you're done. Like, oh, got the ring, got the man, and that's it. We're good now. Like,
we don't need to do anything else.
I just felt like, girl, like, you can still live your life and be married. Like, it just seems so funny. And I'm not judging her. I'm not saying she has to get married or anything. It just seems so funny to me.
Her
that, like,
verbiage is a little
I'm
funny.
like, what am I? Like, chopped liver now that I'm married?
Oh, guess what? Your life's over. You can't live anymore.
Excuse me. And with that, I will be leaving now, because apparently none of this even matters. It was just funny to me, but I did like what she had to say and why she's waited, because they did take a lot of time apart. And she said, you know, 3 years ago, if you had asked me if I would be here happy with this man, I would have been stunned. She said this to the Sun newspaper. She's like, I'm just writing this out. In some relationships, you lose yourself by being with someone else, and actually it made me find myself more. I have no idea what the next 3 years will bring, but if it's possible to get happier, I'll take it. And I love that. I do love that stance. I do.
To me, it kind of sounds like they're sure, but she wants to be like triply sure that everything's good, because once you get married, breaking up is much more difficult.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I had a long engagement with my husband. We were together a long time before we got married, and like I didn't feel any rush either. Like if you're committed to each other, you don't need a piece of paper, and that's a modern thing and way of looking at it. You know, so more power to him, but don't think like that your life is over.
I will say, I feel like Miley's the type of celebrity who would have a surprise wedding, and we would find out about it on Monday and be like, oh yeah, they had a soiree on Saturday.
You know what? I love that as well. That's why I love her. All right, guys, listen up. I want to hear your thoughts on Miley and, of course, Selena and Kylie. I want to hear all your thoughts on this.
Talk it all out.
Let's go down below, talk it out like she said, but also don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we are always here talking about these celebrities and having a blast doing it. I'm living my life, Miley.
You have so much more living to do, so keep subscribing so you can watch it.
All right, guys.
I'm so passionate.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.